whole job is to deliver. FedEx, it delivers. Are we like FedEx? Absolutely. We have to deliver what? Greatness, resiliency, hope. Well, look at here. Here's a measuring spoon in FedEx. It's always been there, but most people never see it, and they never see the arrow in FedEx either. But there it is here, and there's a measuring spoon there. Now, thing about it is, as I start to conclude, let me do this. Some of you are still unbelievers. So I'm going to do an exercise. Please be quiet. Here's the exercise. I'm going to ask you guys a question. And after I ask the question, I want you to repeat the answer in unison. So if I say what comes after 2, everybody would say? 3. Fantastic. What color is this cloth? What color is it? Louder. 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 Now, in unison, what do cows drink? Doctor, am I too serious here? Is it me? Listen, cows don't drink milk, man. They don't. Now, I did see an alligator drinking a bottle of milk as I came across. No. Now, here's the thing. Listen, it is because of what we focus on. If we focus on foster care, we focus on the words that people say and all the negativity, that becomes our reality, be it positive or negative. So let me conclude with this, because I think I went over time a little bit. But are we good? Do we have 2 more minutes? Okay. Life is all about giving back. And as I began to get more success in what it is that I did with my life, I wanted to find my teacher and thank her, so I found Miss Ritchie. And now she is 87 years of age, and I went to find her. And it was the funny thing because I looked for her for like 6 months and couldn't find her. So I remember I finally got her number, and I called her. And the phone rang, and her husband picks up the phone, and he says, hello. I said, hi, my name is Mark Anthony. I'm looking for Betty Jean Ritchie. Is this her residence? He says, yes. Who is this? Well, I'm just an old student. He starts laughing. I says, look, can you put her on the phone? I want to surprise her. So Miss Ritchie comes up. She gets on the phone, and she's like, who is it? And he's like, I don't know, some guy's selling something. Get on the phone. So she gets on the phone, and she says, hello. And my heart is beating. And she says, hello? I said, Betty Jean Ritchie, class of 1977, Kitty Hawk. And before I could finish, she says, Mark Anthony Garrett. How you doing, son? How you doing? And it was the most spiritual moment in my life, and I just stood there, and I couldn't say anything. And all of a sudden, I said, Miss Ritchie, I said, yeah. I said, it's me. I says, but it's been so long, how did you know? And she says, Mark, I have caller ID. So, after, yeah. So, yeah. So, after my embarrassment, we got the time to go see her, and then we set it up. And I went to her house, and this is what happened. Joseph, come here. I met this young man yesterday. Never met him in my life, don't know who he is, but there was something special about him. And the thing about it is when I met him, I looked into his eyes and I saw me. The young lady that was with him stand up. Don't know if this is a girlfriend or whatever, I have no idea, but I know that she says, I'm here to support him. So when I found Miss Ritchie, I went in and we talked for hours, and we cried, and we had a great time. And when I left, she asked me one question. She says, will you fight for them? I said, fight for who, Miss Ritchie? She said, will you fight for every kid who can't fight for themselves? I said, yes, ma'am. She says, will you give them everything you can to help change their life? And will you be a mentor to them? And will you inspire them? I said, yes, ma'am. And, yeah, it changed my life. Where's Forrest? Okay, Devin, come up. Devin is a fellow. He's a powerful young man. These are 2 powerful young men who came through the foster care system. See, I don't just talk about this. I believe in what I do. These young men don't know this, but I am going to, if they allow me, I'm going to mentor them. I'm going to become their friend. I'm going to guide them. I'm going to teach them everything that I know about life, about purpose, about validation. I'm going to watch them go through college. I'm going to watch them become fathers. I'm going to watch them become upstanding young men for America. And if they will allow me, I will guide them and give them everything that I know. And I'm going to document it. And I'm going to put these boys in a documentary. I'm going to show the world that what's possible when we truly care for our foster youth and when we truly care about the fabric of America, because these are the reasons why we do what we do. And I want to commend you for your diligence, young man. I want to commend you for your passion. I want to thank you for choosing to win. I want to thank you for being a leader. And if you will allow me, I will make a declaration in front of everyone that I will mentor these young boys. Why? Because I care and because I love them. So would you allow me to do that? Okay. Would you allow me to do that? Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to stand up. And I'm going to end like this. You don't have to applaud for me because I'm still standing. But these young men whose hands that I'm going to raise, this is why we do what we do. We're here for a greater purpose and a greater bond, and when we bond together, there's nothing that can break it. I will not let them fail. I will not let them fall through the cracks because they have purpose and significance. And through me, I see them, and through them, I see me. And I believe in them, and I love them, and I have their back. They will not fail because I will not let them fail. This is why we do what we do. I am giving them what they need. So, what we're going to do, we're going to imagine that these two young men have won American Idol. And on the count of three, we're going to end by giving them the biggest round of applause they probably ever had in their life. 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, God bless you. Absolutely. We have to deliver what? Resiliency, hope. Well, look at here. Here's a measuring spoon in FedEx. It's always been there, but most people never see it, and they never see the arrow in FedEx either. But there it is here, and there's a measuring spoon there.